Morning everyone, welcome to another edition of Bushcraft Out Back. Today I've been on a little scouting trip and I have my backpack with me and decided to do a video on a few things that you can carry in your backpack that absolutely don't take up any weight at all, and there's no reason not to have them in there. And there's a few important things. Now, there's going to be a lot of other things that you can include in this, but these few items I think will be very useful to you. And if you look, you'll see that the smallest pack that I have in my backpack is where you can carry them items. One of them being tinfoil. There's so many uses to tinfoil that I didn't even realize till later that how important they were. One of them being just a reflector for carrying the sun. If you're caught out with any place that you can't carry a mirror, the shiny part of this will act as a reflector. But you can fashion tinfoil into, and I've already done this, into a bowl to collect water. And I had never done this, so I decided to make it, test it, and it works. So if you didn't have any essentials out there in the woods, or you forgot your camp kit, you could actually make a little bowl. And I went to the liberty of actually taking it one further step, and I made a spoon. Whoop. I made a spoon that you can dip, and that's useful if you have just a small, you can boil water in this, you can make your soup in it, your noodles in it, and when you're done, crumple it up and actually use it to clean your gear off. Just so many uses, and it doesn't weigh anything at all. So I challenge you to carry a little bit of that in there. One other item that doesn't take up any room is a baggie. And there's so many uses for a baggie. If I was by a stream, which I am now, I could put my food in there, zip it up tight, set it down in the water, use it as a little refrigerator. I could also collect water in this and twist it up into a ball, use it as a reflector to maybe collect some sunlight to get a fire ignition. I could actually slide this over a tree limb in the summer and pull it down and actually use it as a collector to get the condensation off the leaves. And you know, it may not be a lot of water, but it might save your life if you were in a pinch. One final item that I carry is a on my backpack, I can get it off, is safety pins. The nice thing about that is weighs nothing, and there's so many uses for that. You could obviously use it for what it's intended to do, which is pin your clothes together, but you can also use it to remove splinters. You can also fashion this into a fish hook if you wanted to fish with. And you can actually use the tinfoil, the reflective material of the tinfoil, as a bait to catch some fish. So when you go out in the woods and you're thinking about all the big stuff you carry on your backpacks, your knives, your axes, all the stuff that looks good. I carry a knife in here. I carry a little saw blade at all times to be able to saw some branches, but those things weigh a lot. These things weigh nothing, and they take up very little room. Even if you had a fanny pack, you could put them in there. So when you go out in the woods and you're trying to do some camping and you want to pack light, these are some items. Another item that I carry is a bandana. Just being able to have another useful item to take out in the woods that you can obviously use it for all the intended purposes. But this is 100% cotton, so if I wanted to process this down, I absolutely could as char cloth. But it can also be used as a sling. It can also be used in an emergency situation to bandage up some things. So all these items together probably don't weigh but a couple of ounces, and they mash flat, take up no room. So the next time you're out there in the woods, don't forget to take the little items. I know you remember the big ones, but don't forget to take the little ones. So until the next video, make sure you keep God first.